You're just in time for the Younib TV Live at 1 with me, Peninah Wachera. We have a lot in store for you, but first, let's get to the highlights.
And I agree with you. It is, it's taken too long. There is absolutely no reason. And I had a problem with the AG who was there. He was fairly incompetent, but I now have a very competent lady.
I am having this proposal that instead of using one line of communication to relay results from every part of this country.
Applications for bail will be heard in the shortest time possible after we are done with a few issues of technicalities. But since the judge has fast-tracked the issue, the best we can do at this moment is just wait for those days.
I am now the Minister for Health. And I want to leave with you a statement that the prosperity of any nation depends on the health of its people.
Mimi niko hapa area nasunguka hiyo Nairobi siendi huku tukipangana na hii wananchi wa Mbeere North tukingojea rais kwa hamu na gamu. We will welcome him kama shujaa wa taifa letu ya Kenya.
Tuko na program kubwa ya kufufua zile barabara zilikuwa zimekwama katika sehemu hii yote ya Mount Kenya and across the country.
Let's get started. Mbeere North MP Geoffrey Ruku has been appointed Public Service Cabinet Secretary, replacing Justin Muturi by President William Ruto, only a few hours after the Chief of State launched attacks on the previous Attorney General, whom he described as incompetent. The axe fell on the CS. In recent weeks, Muturi has been criticizing the Ruto-led government for failing to carry out promised projects, in addition to allegations of abductions.
And I agree with you. It is, it's taken too long. There is absolutely no reason. And I had a problem with the AG who was there. He was fairly incompetent, but I now have a very competent lady.
Served the people of Mbeere North for 2.5 years with dedication and commitment. I've also been very key supporter of His Excellency William Ruto government, and I think in his own wisdom he has seen it as good I serve as a cabinet secretary. I want to thank him for this nomination, and in case the National Assembly of the Republic of Kenya does the vetting and I'm successful and sworn in, I will serve the Republic of Kenya in that office with the same dedication and commitment I have served the people of Mbeere North.
In other news, due to concerns about possible turmoil during the president's upcoming tour of the Mount Kenya region, Rigathi Gachagwa's supporters have battled Ruto's associates and cautioned the young not to be exploited for malicious purposes. This comes as Gachagwa's allies are worried that thugs may infiltrate the tour and cause mayhem in the region, as was the case during the president's visit to Nairobi.
What we saw also in Nairobi during the president's visit should not be allowed to happen in the mountain. That when he comes, goons join his entourage and they rob people. We saw it in Nairobi. We do not want it around. Let us have peaceful meetings.
Na mimi ninataka kuomba vijana Mtu asitumiwe kukuja kuharibu mkutano wa rais. Mtu akijaribu kukuja kuharibu mkutano wa rais atapambanwa na yeye na mkono wa serikali, si ndio?
No one is going to stop the president from visiting this region. He is the president of the Republic of Kenya, and he is going to reside here in Mathira. The state lodge is here in Mathira, in a village called Wamunyoro.
Mimi niko hapa area nasunguka hiyo Nairobi siendi. Huku tukipanga pangana na hii wananchi wa Mbeere North, tukingojea rais kwa hamu na gamu. We will welcome him kama shujaa wa taifa letu ya Kenya.
Tuko na program kubwa ya kufufua zile barabara zilikuwa zimekwama katika sehemu hii yote ya Mount Kenya and across the country.
It's a losing game because Mount Kenya, the ideology that enabled him to get to the pinnacle of power in Mount Kenya is gone. That miracle has dissipated. So it's a waste of time to that extent.
As he files an appeal against the 12-year prison term, Ferdinand Clifford Waititu will stay behind bars until April 23rd as the High Court considers his second request to be released on bond. His initial attempt was unsuccessful on March 3rd when Justice Lusiguna denied his application while he awaited the outcome of his appeal hearing.
Applications for bail will be heard in the shortest time possible after we are done with a few issues of technicalities. But since the judge has fast-tracked the issue, the best we can do at this moment is just wait for those days.
What the court directed is that we first and foremost deal with the issue of the amendment of the petition of appeal, and a ruling has been slated for the 23rd of April. And thereafter, the court will give directions as to the hearing of the bond pending appeal. 3 days to file our written submissions with regards to that application. Here we'll be seeking if you could give us a leave to file our submissions, our written submissions to this application of the 18th. And we need to know how we are addressing you because it's the same prayer. Prayer 2 of the 14th is prayer 3 of the 18th. So are they abandoning that application, that prayer altogether, or are they only abandoning it in the application of the 14th?
As they attempt to lead the electoral body 28 months before the general election, 105 commissioner candidates will be vetted this Thursday after the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission selection panel finishes the scheduled interviews for candidates shortlisted for the chairperson positions tonight. A portion of the candidates interviewed for the chairperson position will also include interviews for commissioners.
The chair have the absolute right to declare the presidency when the other 6 commissioners are saying that is not the proper trading. We need to have the law looked into and probably amended to actually the law provides that for you to make a decision it should be more than half, that is 4 out of 7. But in terms of presidential results, it is said that there seems to be a contradiction.
Don't you think that we will be in gross violation as a panel of Chapter 6 of the Kenyan Constitution?
I do not think so, Chair, because there are allegations that need to be convincing, and also I am controverting. So you have to be fair to both my accusers and me also. I think you are a fair panel. You consider also me the accused.
I'm having this proposal that instead of using one line of communication to relay results from every part of this country.
A reward program is being introduced by the Kenya Revenue Authority (KRA) to promote tax compliance among small and medium-sized businesses (SMEs). While addressing concerns about how taxes affect firms, the effort seeks to include more small traders in the tax system. The initiative's goal is to increase voluntary compliance in a mostly organized sector. This surfaced at the Kenya International Convention Center during the 6th Conference and Expo.
If, for example, you've incurred capital costs, and those capital costs are going to enable you to do production, then the law again in tax allows you to claim what you call a capital allowance. So that gives you a tax cover. You are given room to grow over a period of time.
2 million people pay taxes out of all the people who should be paying taxes. Na mkiongeza hiyo ushuru, ni hao tu 2 million ndio watalipa hiyo ushuru. Waishie.
Nation Media Group, it is therefore not lost to us that we believe that our power in disseminating information and providing platforms that ensure that we can facilitate meaningful engagement between MSMEs, industry regulators, government, and the whole stakeholder chain, we see that as something that we importantly do.
The MSME Connect is not just a launch event as we did here. It is a government initiative that will be cascaded to the 47 counties where MSME resides, and will have the opportunity to dialogue and to interact with the various players, including policymakers at the county level, industry leaders, development partners, financial institutions, while also showcasing their products and innovation.
Parents of Canon Apollo Primary School in Botella, Nairobi County are protesting what they say is an unauthorized takeover of school's playground during a meeting. They are against a contractor's plan to erect a perimeter wall around a field that is currently being developed with basketball, netball and volleyball courts, as well as a modern soccer pitch. The parents contend that the wall is separate and separates the school from the facility. However, Peter Imwatoka, a Makongeni member of the County Assembly, has denied claims of land grabbing, stating that the project, which is supported by the Ward Development Fund, is intended to benefit the school and the community.
The question ni, wanataka kuweka perimeter wall and a different gate. We want to understand, are the parents involved? Do they know? Is the community known? Was vetting done? Because there is nothing written documents ya kuprove to parents ya kwamba kumekuwa na certain meetings zenye zime end up to this project being installed.
Kwa hizi vitu zote zile zinaendelea, hiyo ni kitu wazazi mnafaa mkuwe mkijua. Sawa sawa. Hatujaikaa chini na yule mtu anafandi hii kitu.
Katikati ya shule na kiwanja kuna kuanganio jamii ya watu kuingia shule ovyo ovyo. Tukasema kama tunaweza tuweka perimeter wall, ndio saa zile shughuli ya shule inaendelea, watu wako naingililia huko, wanafanya mambo yao kwa kiwanja, wanatokea huko. Na hakuna mtu amesema hii kiwanja ikijengwa watoto wetu watachezea hapa. Watoto lazima pia enjoy hii kiwanja. Lakini lazima kuwe na mkakati ya shule na sisi ndio communities pia.
Uwanja umegrabiwa hata inch. We are just securing uwanja kutoka kwa private entity kwa public entity. Na ile wizi ule contractor amekuwa hapa ameibiwa kila siku, anaruka kwa fence wakiingia. Na tumesema lazima tu secure hiyo place. Hata is part of securing shule. Shule imengangana na wizi kwa hiyo shule, kwa hiyo area kila siku. Tutaweka hiyo perimeter wall pande ya paiko na perimeter ya public, tuweke perimeter wall na tuweke electric fence round. Ndio hiyo uwanja ikuwe secure. Hata
We have come to the end of the Younib TV Live at 1 with me, Peninah Wachera. Keep watching our programs here at Younib TV. Do have yourself a beautiful day ahead.
Thank you.